Welcome to Living Life Artfully with Gina Bella. Creating artwork based on real stories and emotions, artist Gina Bella expresses herself through Italian papers, paints, flowers, metals, and clay. Join Gina live as her feelings and stories come to life while working on her latest pottery, jewelry, and paintings. Feeling inspired from her show? Contact Gina for a personalized champagne tour through her gallery at Amp Media Studios. For more information, contact livinglifeartfully@gmail.com or call 954-857-5444. Now on with the show.
Hi, I'm Gina Bella, company of Living Life Artfully, and thank you so much for joining me tonight on this Thursday night. If you're in South Florida here, we were blessed, no hurricane issues, so I'm happy for that. Anyway, tonight I'm going to do a really easy project, and I didn't post the supplies tonight, but you can always rewatch this and get your supplies. As I go through it, I'll tell you what I purchased. It's going to be like a little thankful box. If you guys have never done anything like this before, it's really easy, super, super easy. I'm gonna go step by step. Basically, all you really need to do is get yourself one of these boxes. It's just a regular little box, and some of them have like little latches on it to open and close and to keep it closed. You know, I got mine at Michael's, and it's by, let's see, just Michael's, by Art Minds. I think this was like $5.50 or something like that. They have all different sizes, all different shapes. It's really cool. You can get yours at Michael's or other places, or maybe you just have like a box that you want to repurpose, or you go to garage sales, maybe you see something you want to do. Anyway, tonight, it's about giving, because Thanksgiving is right upon us, 2 weeks away. And, you know, everybody, when Thanksgiving comes around, people just reflect back on what they're thankful for. And we have so much to be thankful for. And what makes you happy? What makes you happy to give? Is it, I love to give. So I just, you know, if you want to write in the chat, if you're watching, what makes you happy to give? For me, everything. I just love to give to others. I love to give back to the community. I just love giving. And once you give and you start giving, you see someone else's reaction towards that. When you give kindness, when you give love, when you give just being thankful, when you give thankfulness for the smallest of things, if someone holds a door for you, or someone says go ahead in them in line, just little things like that. So it's kindness, love, and around the holidays, hope. That's really big, because around the holidays, people, they seem to lose hope sometimes, you know, for many different reasons, whether they're, you know, not near family or friends, or, you know, things like that. So we definitely want to make sure that we give love and hope around the holidays. And if you don't have anybody, if you don't have a person, I'll be your person. I will bring love, hope, and sparkle into your life through the holidays and throughout. We can always become friends. So I'm like an open book. Call on me if you need to call on me. livinglifeartfully.com is my website. livinglifeartfully@gmail is my email. So you can always contact me. Anyway, let's get to it. Enough talking with all of that. So I brought many paints and things like that. I've already painted the inside with this beautiful gold, glittery-ish type of gold. So I kind of already did that. So I have the gold. And you can use any color you like, but I'm going to use the gold. I love this gold. It's by Deco Art. It's metallics, and I love it so much. So this is like my go-to, and they have all different colors. They have silvers, and they have bronzes, and they have, you know, maroon I just recently saw. So you want to get yourself a nice size type of brush and dip it in the paint, and then you can use any color you want, and I'm going to use gold because I started with the gold on the inside. So you just want to kind of slather the paint on the top. It doesn't have to be perfect, because what we're going to do tonight to make it even more beautiful and more easy, especially for those people who think that they don't have an artistic bone in their body, I'm going to show you the magic of not being able to do art, and it comes out to be this piece that's really, really incredible. So you want to kind of paint around the little brackets that hold the box together with the lid. It's gold, so it kind of matches, and you just want to kind of go around and do the sides and the top. And feel free to just comment any kind of comments you want, questions, or just pop on to say hi. I would love to talk to you as I'm doing this. So you just want to kind of just fill the whole thing. And I'm going to do this really quickly. And if you're following along and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to do this with her, go right ahead. Go grab a whole bunch of supplies of just like box or anything. It can even be cardboard. It doesn't have to be wood or anything like that. It could be cardboard. It could be plastic. Some of these paints will stick to plastic. So it could be really any vessel that you want. It could be pottery. If you have a pottery piece and you just want to put regular paint on it, you could totally do that. So, all right, so my sides are done. The top is done. Now I'm going to do really quickly the top. Oh, let me latch it so it doesn't open up on me as I'm moving it around to show you guys. All right, so I'm doing the top real quick. And if you get paint on the latch, it's okay. Just brush it off. I'm such a messy painter. It doesn't really matter. So, and of course, I'm the person who I always laugh at myself. So my mistakes, everything. It doesn't have to be anything like perfect. So you just want to kind of cover it up, get the wood part and cover it up. Let me put it down for a second here. Almost done. You can paint the bottom later. You don't have to do it now. All right, so there it is. I've painted the top and the sides, and I started the back, but it's not a really big deal right now for the back. So we're gonna leave that alone for now. And the next thing I'm gonna do is, well, the next thing I want you guys to keep in mind is when you're glancing through magazines and you find letters or a beautiful picture or like anything like that, and you're just falling in love with it, you need to cut them out, because there's something that's called Mod Podge, and if you've never done it before, it's easy, it's simple, and it makes your piece original and just amazing. And that's what we're doing tonight. And it's really simple. I cut out these beautiful letters. G-I-V-E. I love them. I could have painted these easily, but I'm doing this for you guys who are my people who do not think that they have an artistic bone in their body. So I'm doing it for you guys, and you're going to see how simple this is. So basically what we're going to start to do is you're going to get like the letters. I'm going to start with the G. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some Mod Podge. I'm going to put it on a plate. Let me try the other one. This is like glue. It's very hard to open. Here we go. This one opened up nicely. Okay. So I'm going to put some out on a plate. And then we're going to take care of the lettering right now. For those of you who want to see how easy it is, like I'm taking my G first. And what you're going to do is you're going to, on the back of it, almost like a glue, you're going to paint the back. And the Mod Podge that I have one for paper that I can't open because it's glued shut. And I have another one that's just like a general one. All right, so I've put it on the back, and now you want to figure out on your box where you want to put it. So I'm going to start to put it over on the left side, and you just want to kind of tap it down a little bit. And the paint underneath is still wet, but it's okay. And then you want to use the tip of your brush, the wooden part of it, and just burnish down the ends. So that way it'll stick nicely. And just go around the whole thing of the outline. So there's my G. And this is what it looks like so far. Okay?
Did you make the letters?
I did not, but I could. I could have painted this. And the reason why I'm doing it this way is to show people how easy it is if they don't have any artistic, anything in their body. I'm just showing them how easy it is. So I have G-I-V-E, that's 4 letters. I'm going to do the last letter so I know how to space it. I'm the type of person that doesn't really measure anything. I just go by the eye. I'm not a measurer. Anything with math, I just want to flee from. So here's my E. I'm going to put it at the very end. And if it's not 100% even, it doesn't matter. That makes it the beauty of it. So you put down the letter, and then you burnish the outside of it so it sticks. And you just go around each letter really quickly, just like that. Okay? And now you have the I and the V, and you kind of just want to place it down to see how far apart you want it to be. So the next one I'm doing is the I. I'm going to glue the back part with the Mod Podge. And then put the I down. And these boxes are great for a gift. This box is great for when everybody comes over for Thanksgiving. If you do that, you can put out little pieces of paper and tell people to write what they're thankful for, or how they're going to give this year. I mean, there's so many different ways you can work with these boxes.
People say they love watching you do what you do.
Oh, thank you. I really enjoy doing this for you, and I'm glad that you enjoy it. Thank you so much. If you have any questions or anything like that, if you're in the South Florida area, I would love to just teach you. I'm going to be starting to do online stuff. So I have my lettering now on the box. And that's what it looks like. Give. Now, what do you want to give this year? As you sit here and watch me, or maybe you're at home and you're participating, what do you feel like you want to give this year? How do you want to give back? And for me, I want to give joy, and I want to give love to people. So on the inside, I cut out the letters J-O-Y. So I'm going to really quickly do that, because you can embellish the inside, you can embellish the outside, any way you like. So I'm going to stick these on real quick, and then I'm going to continue because I have really cool stuff to put on this box. Okay, got my J down. Gonna work on my O. And what are you guys thankful for? You know, you need to kind of start to think about that because Thanksgiving is here. And I'm thankful just to be here after eye surgery and COVID and just stuff. I'm just thankful. I'm thankful that I'm okay. I'm thankful that I have my health pretty much. And I'm thankful for the people in my life who love me. I'm very thankful for that. Okay. And there is my letters that say joy on the inside. So there's that. All right.
You could paint the box first, right?
Yes, I painted the box first. I painted the inside before I got here because I didn't want it to take too long. And then I just did the gold. And I didn't do the back because I just wanted to kind of move on. But I will eventually do the back. It'll be gold as well. And you can do any color that you love. Okay. So the next part here is you can do two things to this. You can, well, actually, let me move on with this first, and then I'll tell you about the two things. I found this beautiful magazine that had this like wallpaper that I totally fell in love with. It's a flamingo, and I want this wallpaper in my bathroom. So it's a flamingo, and I love flamingos. I love the colors of the coral. So I'm gonna do this. So basically it's just super, super easy. You know, you just find a picture of what you absolutely love, and you just, you know, you just Mod Podge the back and then the front after a while. Okay, so here is the part of this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it down so I know where to put it. And I'm gonna put it around there we go, just like that. And you wanna kind of burnish it down a little bit, and it doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. And eventually, once you have it down and it dries, and you put more Mod Podge over it, it kind of evens itself out. If there's like little, you know, folds in it, it's okay. So there's that first part there. Now I had to splice it because of the opening. So here's the top of its little head. And if it doesn't match up 100%, which mine kind of never do, it's still fine. It still will look beautiful. So now I'm up here and I'm putting this on the top part where his little head is. Just like that. And here's another part that goes up there. And this other one is a beautiful peacock bird that I'm going to use. And that's going to go on this side over here. So let me do this part. And so far it's really coming together. I love the colors. You know, the corals and the pinks, which is my favorite color, is pink. So now I'm going to put this guy over here, just like that. And I know it's kind of hard for you to see, but I will turn it around and show you what I've done so far. Let me just put the top part on.
How do you come up with these? Oh, look at those. How do you come up with these ideas?
I know. I just see pictures and it gives me total inspiration. And I think, oh my gosh, and like I'm so thankful, and let me make a box out of this. So I don't know, I guess it just comes to me. When I see beautiful things, it just gives me amazing inspiration.
Where do you find your papers?
These papers I actually found in, I put the wrong piece over here. And before it dries, you can get it right up. These papers I found in a designer magazine, and these are just, you know, it was an ad on wallpaper, and I fell in love with this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to use this for my piece. Okay, you see how I made a mistake? I put the wrong part on the wrong side, but then I lifted it up and brought it over. Easy. Okay, and this part goes over there. So even me, I've been doing art for a million years. I still make mistakes, but it's okay. I always laugh at myself, and that's just the way it goes. So, okay, just like this over here is fine. There we go.
This is like a real DIY.
Yes, this is total DIY, and you guys are gonna love it when it's done.
Glitter?
Of course. Life would not be, you know, the same without glitter. Okay. There we go. All right. So far, I have the give on top. I have the joy on the inside of the lid. And then I have my beautiful peacock on the side. And the flamingo in the front that wraps around a little bit on the side. Okay, and to make this super duper embellished, I also have hearts that I could put like around. Here's a cute little heart. And this went with a different magazine. It was a totally different magazine, but I could put a heart over there. And then I could do another one. Maybe on the other side. Nope, no room. So I'll put it over here. I'm going to put all three on this side. That way they will all fit. Okay. I got my 3 hearts down. Cute. Very cute. Okay. So the next thing I brought with me is these little jewels that I have. Like I have all these boxes that have jewelry and little jewels and stuff like that. So I brought that, and I brought this glue. It's called Jewel It. It's by Aleene's, and she has all types of glue. And this one is specifically for jewels. And what I'm gonna do is I have these beautiful, let me see, where can I put this? Maybe I'll put one down here. I'm going to start with just a dot down, and I'm going to put this little piece of jewelry right there. And then I have these sparkly little things that I'm going to make flowers with. So you just want to kind of put one on there and just put it around. And don't worry if you can kind of see it, because all of her glues, they dry clear. So you just want to kind of just keep going around. And it's going to be this beautiful little flower with these beautiful little sparkly jewels that I'm trying to do really quickly, because I got to show you how and where I would put glitter, because of course my pieces are not complete without some of my glitter. And I brought a whole bunch of different colors of glitter to kind of match what I have going on here with the corals and the pinks and the blues. And it's pretty foolproof. It's pretty easy. Anybody could do this. You just find things around your house, I guess, and you can easily do that. You know, whatever you want to do. So far, this is a little flower. I don't know if you guys could see that I've kind of embellished down at the bottom. You can see the sparkles of it. So there's that. And with this same glue, because it has a nice tip, what you can do is you can make some kind of design, and then you can start putting your glitter. Like I'm gonna make like a little swirl. just like that, really simple, easy. I'm going to start with that one. And let's see, what color glitter should I put? Maybe this beautiful, maybe this one. Okay, so what you do, and glitter, you know, it's not expensive, but you still want to be able to save what you use. So the way I do my glitter is I get a piece of paper and I take the piece, put it over my paper. Oh, this one has not been opened yet. I'm gonna do a different color.
We're getting lots of comments.
Lots of comments? Oh, what are some of the comments?
Where do you get the glue?
The glue, all of these things, simple, easy at your local craft store. Michael's. I got mine at Michael's. All this glitter is actually, it's called Recollections or Recollections. So I'm just going to pour it on there, this pink, this pretty, pretty pink, right over my little swirly that I made. And then just very carefully, you want to bring it over and just tap it. And once it dries, you're going to take a brush. I'm not going to do it now because I'll ruin it. But once it dries, you're going to take a brush, like a dry brush, and you're going to brush over this. So all the glitter that has stuck behind it, it's going to go away. And you're going to see this beautiful glittered swirly swirl. Okay? So let me continue. I'll use the same color that way. All right. And I move this. Just be careful when you touch it. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I love it. So you just want to do some more. Make like a little swirl. And maybe something that comes down a little bit. Just like that. Then you want to come back around again with the same glitter. And you just want to gently pour it on there. On the little areas where you did your swirly swirl. Just like that. And there's that part. See the little swirl? And then you want to go to the other side. And you can just keep going, you know. You might want to embellish it or whatever inside. So you can keep doing that as well. So this is your thankful box. You want to gather people around or people who might want to just visit you or, you know. So this is what it's going to look like. And you can keep going. You can keep going. So there's the front. There's one of the sides with the glittery swirl. There's the other side. And there's the top. So this is my giving box. And I hope you enjoyed doing this. And you can see how easy it is. If you've done it along with me, fabulous. I want to know about it. And I would love for you to tag me or write me and let me see your piece that you did, because this is fabulous and it's fun and it's a great gift. And even though it's wet, I brought some beautiful ribbon with me. So if you ever want to give this as a gift, all you have to do is put your special note inside to your special person and tell them why you're so thankful for them. And then take this beautiful ribbon and just tie it around it with a beautiful bow, and then there is your gift for them. So just think this holiday season, Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah, what you're so thankful for. Make a giving box for yourself of why you're thankful. Have people put little notes in there, or just you put your own notes in there yourself. It's fun, it's full of love, and you're gonna love it year to year to year. So again, thank you for joining me. You can always reach out to me, Living Life Artfully gmail.com. If you would like to partake in some of my classes, you can always email me there. Keep an eye out on my website, livinglifeartfully.com. I'm going to be posting some classes that are coming up soon that I can guide you through. So have a great night. Thank you for visiting me again tonight, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Living Life Artfully with artist Gina Bella. We hope you're left feeling inspired and creative. If you would like to contact Gina for a personalized tour or for more information on her artwork and classes, contact livinglifeartfully@gmail.com or call 954-857